5 real clips, nightmare fuel on replay. Watch to the last frame, each one grows darker. Clip 1, Henry McCabe's voicemail.
August 31st, 2015, Minnesota Auditor Henry McCabe leaves a Labor Day party at 2 a.m., pockets already buzzing with missed calls from his worried wife. Friends later testify he declined a ride, saying he needed fresh air. At 2:28 a.m., his wife's voicemail captures 2 minutes of guttural growls, high-pitched beeps, and one desperate "stop" that cracks like a branch in winter. Online sleuths pull the clip into Audacity, map frequency spikes, and overlay them on a satellite grid of Lino lakes. Those peaks align with cell tower pings hugging Rush Lake, an 800-acre marsh known for hidden sinkholes. Volunteer kayakers form human grids, dragging poles through cattails. On November 2nd, Henry's body surfaces where amateurs marked an X. The coroner rules drowning with no trauma, but sound engineers run the growl through spectral analyzers and fail to match it to any North American animal, engine, or weapon. Beneath the roar, they detect a faint mechanical click, possibly a taser arc, yet police never confirm. Sometimes a scream on tape is all we find.
Clip 2, Elisa Lam and the Cecil Hotel. Downtown Los Angeles, February 19, 2013. The Cecil's brass elevator doors slide open at 12:59 a.m. to reveal 21-year-old Elisa Lam in a red hoodie. She presses every floor button like a child calling wishes, then hides in the corner as if shadowed by something just out of frame. Her hands perform frantic sign language, press, gesture, count, beckon. Yet the doors refuse to close for a full 54 seconds. She peeks into the hallway, steps out, and makes sweeping arm motions toward the empty corridor before vanishing left. Hotel guests soon complain of weak water pressure, odd taste, and black specks. On February 19th, maintenance climbs to the roof, cuts the lock on a 1,000-gallon cistern, and discovers Elisa face down in the dark water, clothes swirling beside her. Police label it accidental drowning worsened by bipolar disorder, yet internet analysts slow the CCTV, note timestamps missing 11 frames, and argue a second figure's shoe is briefly visible. Plumbers insist the tank's hatch was too heavy for one person. Crime writers highlight the Cecil's history of suicides and Richard Ramirez's rumored stay. One elevator ride, endless questions.
Clip 3, Russia's ghost car. Moscow, April 19, 2014. Rain slicking the asphalt like a mirror. Dashcam footage shows taxis idling under yellow streetlights, wipers beating a slow metronome. Without warning, a silver Lada materializes from dead center of the intersection, T-bones a black Mercedes, and pirouettes to a stop. No headlights preceding, no taillights trailing. Just apparition to impact in 3 frames. Analysts freeze the video, trace lane markings, and highlight concrete barriers sealing every approach. Police reconstruct the crash on site and discover the Lada's skid marks begin beneath the Mercedes, as if dropped from a crane. Optics professors blame raindrop refraction and CMOS rolling shutter warp. Skeptics counter that both dash cams, front and rear, record the same anomaly from 2 angles. Witnesses remember no engine sound until the collision. For 9 seconds, physics paused, just long enough for one ghost car.
Clip 4, Disneyland's Midnight Visitor. Anaheim, September 14th, 2009. After the park closes, a night watch guard reviews 4 CRT feeds overlooking the rivers of America. On screen, a translucent figure saunters along the water's edge, skirt billowing like film caught in wind, then passes straight through a locked wrought iron gate. Security dispatch rushes to the zone, finds nothing but wet footprints that end at bare pavement. Technicians rewind the tape, searching for frame overlays or dropped fields. None. The recording is an analog daisy chain with no digital splice point, eliminating post-edit hoaxes. Skeptics propose frame stacking from an earlier daytime reel, yet crowd control logs show that section closed for refurbishment all week. Disney historians joke it's Walt inspecting his dream. Paranormal blogs dub it the river's ghost and notch millions of re-uploads. Either a layering glitch or the happiest haunt on Earth taking a stroll.
Clip 5, Malaysia's woman in white.
Kedah State, July 2nd, 2017. A rideshare driver live streams down Federal Route 53, cicadas buzzing under tropical fog. A pale woman in a white kabaya materializes in the headlights, face obscured by long black hair. The driver swerves. She vanishes. Seconds later, she reappears 50 meters ahead, perfectly centered, gown fluttering against wind that isn't there. This loop repeats 4 times in 62 seconds. The clip racks up 4 million views overnight. Villagers insist it's a Pontianak, the restless spirit of a mother who died during childbirth. Folklore says she stalks lonely roads smelling of frangipani and drains life from men who stop. Skeptics recreate the scene using reflective silk and a conspirator on a scooter to leapfrog ahead. But camera metadata tests reveal no headlight flare on the original fabric, and timing between appearances is too tight for a human sprint. Real ghost or roadside prank, no driver hits repeat on that highway.
A voicemail's growl, an elevator riddle, a car from nowhere, a theme park specter, a roadside apparition, proof that cameras never blink. Which clip froze your spine? Comment your pick, share this video with someone who dares to watch at night, and subscribe before the next tape surfaces.